Hello and welcome to Devil's Advocate. How do India's leading authors respond to the treatment given to Taslima Nasreen over the last 14 days? That's the key issue I shall explore today with Booker Prize-winning novelist Arundhati Roy. Arundhati Roy, let me start with that question. How do you respond to the way Taslima Nasreen has been treated for almost 14 days?
Well, it's actually almost 14 years, but right now it's 14 days. And I respond with dismay but not surprise, because I see it as part of a larger script, and everybody's, saying their lines, exchanging parts, saying their lines.
She, I believe, has been in touch with you. What has she told you about the experience she's been through?
Well, I have to say, I was devastated listening to what she said, because here's this woman, an exile, all alone. Since August, she's been under pressure, she says, from the West Bengal police, who visit her every day, saying, get out of here, go to Kerala, go to Europe, go to Rajasthan, do anything but get out of here. People are trying to kill you. Not offering to protect her, but saying, get out, And then in November, on the 15th of November, when there was the huge march in Calcutta against Nandigram, they basically told her, now you're going to be killed, so we're going to move you from your flat to some other place. And they did it, but they withdrew most of her security, which is paradoxical, because, on the day when supposedly she was under the most threat, she had no protection. And a few days later, they basically gave her a ticket and pushed her out of the state.
Listening to the story she told you about herself, do you believe that the West Bengal government's behavior has been unacceptable?
Well, it's been utterly, ridiculously unacceptable. What can I say? But here you have a situation where you're really threatening and coercing a person.
Far from protecting her, they were threatening her.
Absolutely.
What about Buddhadev Bhattacharjee himself? He's a poet, he's an author. How does he emerge from this story?
He emerges from the story, as far as I'm concerned, as the principal scriptwriter, who managed quite cleverly to shift all the attention from Nandigram to Taslima. And Taslima is not the person who's, displacing the poor peasants of Nandigram. She's not the person who's robbing people of their daily
So he used
bread.
her as a pawn to take the pressure off himself in terms of Nandigram.
I think very successfully, because we are discussing her and not Nandigram right now.
So he's failed to stand by any of the constitutional duties that as a chief minister he should have upheld.
Well, I should say at this point that we do not have the constitutional right to free speech. We have many, many caveats, between us and free speech. So maybe he's upheld the constitutional rights to us not having free speech.
Now, on Friday, Taslima Nasreen announced that 3 pages from her autobiography, Dukhindito, which allegedly had given offense to her critics, are to be withdrawn. Do you see that as a sensible compromise or a mistake?
Well, neither. She doesn't have any choices. She's just like a person who's now got the protection of the mafia, which is the Indian state in some way. So she doesn't have any choices. She has nowhere to go. She has no protection. She just has to blunder her way through this kind of humiliation now. And I really feel for her.
You used an interesting phrase. You said she has to blunder her way through this humiliation. Was withdrawing those 3 pages, admittedly under pressure, a blunder?
Well, I don't know. Honestly, we can all be very brave in the security of our lives, but she has nobody to turn to, nowhere to go. I don't know what I would have done in that situation.
She had no other choice, perhaps.
She really is in a mess, and I think it's a reflection on all of us.